warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Putri Veronica. My NPM is 224114040 from Manajemen Class 22A. Here I will explain about HR planning. Human research, or what is more often abstracted as HR, are defined as every individual who works productively to move an organization, company, and function as an asset of the organization or company. To obtain quality human resource, companies are required to make HR plans to meet the need for reliable personnel to support work success. Human resource planning, or HR planning, is a process in which members of the HR main department identify current and future recruiting or training needs. The goal of HR planning is to ensure that the business has the right kind of talent spread across its departments. Human resource planning also aims to help businesses know what area their company is lacking in terms of employment and what strategic steps they need to complete to achieve those areas of talent in their company. According to KBBA, the definition of human resource planning is individual potential that can be developed and trained for the benefit of the production process. Meanwhile, according to Mathis and Jackson, HR planning is a process of identification and analysis to have human resource that can achieve organizational or company goals. HR planning, or Human Resource Planning, or HRP, is a systematic forest forecasting process by connecting a company's HR needs with the company's strategy and goals. Apart from that, companies also need to ensure that the human resource they have are adequate, qualified, and competent in achieving the company goals. Function and objective of HR planning. An example of the purpose of HR planning is to ensure that there is certainty between the suitability of the workforce and the number of jobs available, whether it is the number or quality of human resource that the company needs. To determine suitability, the process must be based on demand and supply and demand for the company's human resource. So, what are the functions of HR planning for a company? The first function is to help the HR department anticipate future needs for the number and quality of workforce. It will be very helpful for a workforce whose nature changes, such as in the project organizational structure. Second, human resource planning is also useful in helping HR to work proactively to find job candidates who suit the job position. Okay, HR planning process. 1. Recognize current labor availability. The first step that can be taken in starting HR planning is to assess the availability of human resource in the company. This assessment includes a comprehensive study of various aspects of HR, such as numbers, skills, competencies, qualification, experience, age, position, performance, compensation, and so on. At this stage, HR can also conduct interview with team managers to understand the challenge from the HR side that are being faced, as well as the qualifications that are considered important for team employees to have. 2. Calculating HR needs in the future. The next step in HR many planning is analysis future workforce needs. In this step, various HR variables such as HR reduction, vacancies to be opened, position promotion, employee transfers, and so on need to be taken into consideration. Apart from that, unexpected variables such as resignation and dismissal also need to be taken into consideration in the analysis. 3. Determine HR needs in the future. The next step in HR planning in analyzing future workforce needs in the step various HR variables such as HR reduction, vacancies to be opened, position promotion, employee transfer, and so on need to be taken into consideration. Apart from that, unexpected variables, business strategy and objective so the demand estimate can be appropriate to make the company needs. 4. Designing HR search strategy and implementation. After know the required deficiencies from evaluating HR supply and demand, HR can develop a strategy based on the HR demand estimate that have been made. The strategy created must of course to be able to provide a solution to the lack of HR problems in the company. HR can carry out reelection, recruitment, outsourcing, training, HR management, and even make changes to policies related to HR. Companies can also use consultant service to minimize negative reaction, especially regarding legal issues. Factors to consider in HR planning. 1. Growth. Different companies have different growth rates. When planning HR, it's also important for HR to consider financial growth factor and company needs. Does the company have a budget? Is the company going to expand and need a lot of human resource? 2. Change. Change can happen at any time, but the company is experiencing change. Try to give HR the flexibility to better meet the company needs. 3. Technology. In this area dominated by technology, it is important for HR to understand the importance of the function and role of technology in company operation. If necessary, HR can also plan training for employees to learn the features of device used in the company. HR planning that is carried out will be able to help HR meet the company's workforce needs, but in terms of skill, abilities, qualification, and educate numbers. In the process, HR can also utilize the RUN system, online platform to search for talented talents in the recruitment process. Why is HR important for business? Human resource planning is important because it allows HR professionals within a company to determine current and future workforce need to match the company's size and talent requirement. The following are some examples of potential benefits resulting from human resource planning. Increase the value of current employment. Human research planning emphasizes reviewing current employees, their job titles, and additional skills that make them important to company operation, helping companies adapt to industry changes. By utilizing human research planning, companies can anticipate changing needs in talent or the way their industry operates to adapt and move forward. This is especially important if companies and find one more or nice areas to make themselves as HR professionals have established plans for role transition and budget for new position. enable the company to maintain a competitive advantage. Human research planning companies make strategic hiring and training decisions with the future in mind because of their knowledge. HR professional that prospective employee want special benefits, work-life balance, and other active job factors. This in turn allows them to plan and budget for additional hiring, department expansion, and potential retirements. That's all I can say. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.